Rohit, back with another video. Today's video will entail my workout split as a teen athlete. Currently, I'm playing tennis around 5 to 7 days a week, and I've been lifting for 2 years. I began in March of 2020 when there was the COVID lockdowns, as we have a home gym luckily, and I just started working out as I had a lot more time. I fell in love with it and I started doing it more and more and more until I got injured because I was playing tennis around 5 to 7 days a week and lifting every single day pretty much. This caused my body to go into overstress, and over the next two months, 3 months, I was trying to figure out like the best way to get a good balance between working out and playing tennis. And eventually, around last year, around October or so, I found a really good split that has been working well and has been helping my performance on the court and has showed significant progress in the gym. So in today's video, I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about some variations you can make to it and how you can become a better athlete and put on muscle mass. First of all, I recommend training 1 to 2 days a week with workouts that are specifically centered around your sport. This could be going with an athletic trainer or searching up programs and workouts online that are suited around what areas you need to work on. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing something that helps prevent injuries and that helps you in the areas that you need to work on in your sport specifically, that's all that matters, because every athlete has weaknesses, but the best athletes are those who can make these weaknesses their strengths. So personally, I train with a trainer on my agility and my speed, especially on Mondays and Saturdays. This will come in handy later, like the dates and everything, because like that's the basis of my whole plan. But my big weakness is my speed on the court. It's not as good as my other skills, so right now that's what I'm focusing on mainly, and that's why these programs and trainers are really good for that. One specific program that I used to do is the Knees Over Toes guy program. You can search him up by like Knees Over Toes on Google, and he does lots of good things with vertical jumps, vertical leaps, and if you have knee pain, so that's a really good source for online programs. So I work out with that trainer on Monday and Saturday, and in between on Tuesdays and Thursdays I train upper body, which is where I train neck, back, shoulders, triceps, biceps, all that. And then on Wednesday and Friday I train legs, which is quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, glutes. All that stuff. So this workout split is pretty good, the upper-lower split, because one, it gives each body part enough volume, because I'm training it 2 times a week, and sometimes if I feel like I haven't hit one section enough, I train that on Sundays, which is usually my rest day, but we'll get into that later. And it also gives me enough rest in between days, because I'm not hitting upper body 2 times in a row. And usually on Monday and Saturday when I'm with my trainer, I'm not doing as like bodybuilding kind of exercises. It's more agility and speed, as that's more for my sport, tennis. So this workout split is also pretty good because I can get a good enough intensity. It's not like I'm only doing a 20-minute to 30-minute workout, and it's not like I'm doing a 2-hour workout. You have to find that good balance in between where you're like able to go in and hit every exercise with maximum intensity. That leaves Sunday, which is the most important day. It's the rest day. On these days, I like to foam roll for 15 to 20 minutes and stretch and work on my mobility a lot so I'm ready for the next week. It's important because if I'm not stretched or relaxed on Sunday, that means that the rest of the week, my muscles are already going to be under a lot of stress and tension, which will not lead me to perform as best as I could playing tennis or working out. That's why it's important to give yourself a day of rest and realize that, okay, I've been pushing myself, I need to take a step back. If, like I said earlier, you want to work on one muscle group, especially let's say you feel like your arms are lagging behind, you can use this as an extra day to train, but be careful. Make sure to listen to your body. That's essential. So let's say you wanted to train your arms, especially on Sunday. You could do a 20 to 30-minute workout, whatever you're feeling about, like biceps, triceps, and shoulders. And the reason why you can do this on Sunday is because the next time you train arms is going to be on Tuesday, which gives you 48 hours in between your workouts, which is optimal for muscle growth. The reason this workout is good for teen athletes who want to put on muscle mass is because it not only helps us get enough rest, it prevents injuries, it also does not overdo it, because we want to make sure that we're staying injury free so we can work out and play our sport for a long time with no injuries and at the best possible capacity that we can. This also gives us a good amount of like workout in our sport because we're getting better by working with a trainer or working in the specific areas that we feel are lacking in our athleticism. This is important because, as I said earlier, all athletes have weaknesses, but the best athletes are those who can make those weaknesses strengths.